Welcome back to Atelier Meruru, everybody. In this video, we have a couple of things to deliver. I've gone ahead and I've made my final herbicide that I need for the request in the forest. So we need to deliver that. I've also gone ahead and I've made a couple of things in my cauldron to increase my alchemy level mostly. I've gone ahead and I've made some hay because we are going to need that for a future request. I've made some cloth, which will come into handy a little bit later. And I managed to increase my alchemy level up to 9, which is also where my level is in battle. So that's great. I'm pretty leveled out now. And we need to go and grab another letter that was sent to us. We have another letter we're going to bring to Rufus. To help with development, I'd like to try breeding goats at my farm. I can get started as soon as I have the right tools. Help me out and you'll have all the fresh milk you need. Well, that sounds like something that Rufus would be interested in, so we better go tell him about it. And hopefully he will have something for us. So this is from Handel Farm, the place that we were just at not too long ago. So it sounds like they've really improved the farmland. We need to bring them some hay and some living rope. So that's going to be pretty easy for us to do. We only have 10 points, so we're not able to create anything just yet. So let's go back to the workshop. And that's what I mentioned with the hay. I actually went ahead and I already made it. I made 6 of them and I only need 5. They need to be a C grade or better, which I certainly have. Which is great. However, I still need to make the living rope, and then I'll be able to deliver both of those at once, which is great. Now, unfortunately, I have to use all of the hay that I already have to make it, so that's not going to do. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and go to Hannah's and check out her wares. Because if we remember, we got the marketplace expansion, so now Hannah should have a bit of a bigger variety in her store. And you can now see that we can buy wheat, which I think is going to be useful in making either the hay or the living rope, so that I can do this all in one trip. I can only buy 5 now, but that should be good enough. Pick up some mandarin root. She's got some chariot milk for sale, some red fruit, and some blue fruit. If you need any of those materials and you've gotten the marketplace expansion, then Hannah will have those available. And Mr. Hagel's shop has also been upgraded, so we'll have to go there another time. But I'm crossing my fingers that the wheat will be useful. It may or may not be. It actually wasn't. It looks like maybe I could make hay with it. I can make it out of grass, so I just have to make some more hay and I'll be fine. However, I can use that wheat for some other things, so I'm not too worried about it. I just have to make good quality stuff. All of the stuff I have, a lot of it is D and E rank from when I weeded out that forest. But this needs to be a C rank item, or better, or else it's just not going to cut it, so I need to be really picky about my stuff. I may end up selling a lot of that really bad quality ish. You won't get much money for it, but I'd much rather sell it than I would just throw it out, honestly. So there we go, some more hay. So let's put that in our container.
Hey, May! I got something cool to show you.
Hey, Hannah, we just saw you not too long ago.
Oh, Hannah! What is it? Don't freak out too much when you see it. Come on, follow me. What? Is this a newspaper? It talks about all the different stuff I've done. Well, I know how hard you've been working lately, so I made this to let the whole kingdom know too. I see. But how did you get so much detailed information? I have my sources. Just between you and me, certain people like coming to me with information. I want to publish this quarterly, so keep your eyes peeled for the next issue. Anyway, busy, busy, busy! Geez, she did all this without my permission. But it's kind of nice having people look forward to it. I'm getting super pumped just thinking about it. All right, let's do this.
Alright, so Hannah has made a newspaper for us, and she's going to post a new issue every couple of months. So this is kind of an interesting kind of feature because it's a really nice way to look at your progress in the big scheme of things. You can see on the bottom left you have all of your achievements laid out for you, and you can see exactly how much you've done, and it breaks it down very nicely for you. It breaks down population, popularity, retreats, items that you've synthesized, facilities that you've constructed, excuse me, and how much money you've made. And then there's a couple of clippings on the top, which really aren't all that important. It just kind of details a couple of things that you've been doing. And then the right hand side is usually stories from other readers. Every time that Hannah publishes a bulletin, it's nice to come and look at it and just to see how you're doing. It's not all that important, but I think it was kind of a nice feature that they put in. Just something a little bit different to really break it down for you. I'm going to take some more requests. These are all monster hunting quests from the tavern. And let's return back to the workshop, because I wasn't done making stuff, damn it. I hate that about a lot of the cutscenes in this game, is that they will cut the cutscene like right in the middle of doing something, and then you get lost and forget what it is you're doing. But that's okay, I'm pretty much on the ball with this. So we're gonna make our 5 pieces of living rope that we need. And because this is a C quality item, we only need 1 of them, which is great. We get tons of experience for it, which is awesome. And along with our 5 pieces of hay, we can now deliver those as well. We now have the ability to make lightning bombs, saloons, nectar, crimson dye, medicine base, glass beads, grape water, dried flour, and dried meat. You don't have to make all of that stuff, don't worry. Getting lots of points here. I just want to go into my container and make sure that I have everything that I need. Let's take this hay out, put it into my basket so I can deliver it. I have the herbicide, and I also have the living rope. So now I have everything that I need to actually finish both of the requests that have been given to me, so let's leave. And let's go and do some further development on the kingdom, shall we? We are doing requests at a pretty alarming rate. I'll bet Rufus is so surprised with how successful we are. Just when the plain grass gets wiped out, now we're overrun with carrots. That would kinda stink, but that's not gonna be a problem anymore, buddy. There you go. And just like that, everything is back to normal. You get 20 points for developing the area, and now everything is back to normal. So if you feel like you need to collect anything, then feel free. And when you develop an area, the more you develop it, the better quality the items are going to be. Now you can see that I'm getting B quality-ish, and we haven't seen anything that's been B quality in the game so far. And we're going to need to start using better quality materials in a lot of our recipes as the demand for items goes up. So anytime you see good quality stuff, I recommend picking it up. Lumber and ish is always incredibly useful in this game. While I'm here, I'm also going to kill a couple of monsters that I have for some requests. Maybe gain a little bit of experience. A couple of items before I move on to our next area, because it's going to be quite a walk. Although these enemies are starting to become a little bit low-leveled. Some of these enemies we don't really need to be fighting anymore. If you're fighting them, they're really only probably going to be for requests, maybe for some item drops. I do know that Puni balls are extremely useful. Fertilizer is also useful. Remember that when you're taking requests, you have to spend time to defeat a lot of these monsters. So if you're taking a request for a low level enemy, then you may want to reconsider if it's really worth your time, or if you'd rather do another quest that perhaps rewards you a little bit better and is a bit more worthwhile. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this grass because it's good quality and I can replace it with my crappy quality grass. I'm gonna fight a couple of wolves and then I am going to get out of here. And we can go to Handel Forest. And then hopefully once we're done that, Rufus is gonna give us some more stuff to do because we're getting a lot of stuff done.
That was nothing.
I think I may be missing a wolf. Let's see where I'm at with these requests. I need to fight a couple more to finish it up, but that's okay. I may or may not have to finish off the other one off screen, which is okay, but it looks like once I fight these wolves, I can at least finish up this request.
Leave it to me.
Because as long as this is in your quest log, unless you give it up, you won't be able to accept another one in its place. So it'll always be stuck there, and then you only have space for 3 requests, which is kind of a bummer. So I think I'm pretty much done here for now. I say job well done, and let's move on to Handel Forest. I don't know if I said it or not, but if you give up on a, hey, this place looks pretty nice. Way nicer than what it was when we left. They developed this area.
Whoa! Holy cow, look at this! I can't believe this all used to be a forest! Look what I was able to accomplish! It's like a dream come true! And all thanks to the power of alchemy. We'll be able to provide way more food now thanks to this! Alright, I'm feeling good!
Man, that would make me feel good too. This place is beautiful. I mean, I felt bad cutting down the trees, but I mean, this place just looks gorgeous regardless. The graphics of this game make everything look good, so you don't feel as bad. I need to do a couple of things. I have to hunt some mandragora for some requests, but it's a good idea to pick up some fuel dirt while you're here. I recommend that. And some of the harvest points have probably changed since we left. We're now able to harvest red and blue fruit, I do believe. So if you want some with traits, you can pick them up, and if you're not too particular, then you can buy them from Hannah instead, if you wish. The map still has the same enemies. There's still the carrot bunnies. Or excuse me, not the carrot bunnies, they're turnip bunnies, although as you can see here, sometimes carrot bunnies will be mixed in. So this is also a good place to grind, if you feel like you're up for the challenge. These enemies are probably a little bit more in your league. I need to hunt them for a request. And you can also get wheat here, which is another item that Hannah was selling. So here's the soldier. Thank you for all your hard work. Feel free to let me know if you need anything. Well, I need to give you my stuff so that I can finish up these requests. We get 15 points for each of these. And there we go. Now, the farmer can have some goats. And that makes the land developed a little bit more. And now that we've done that, we now stand with 85 development points. We'll be able to go back and build a couple of more things. We're almost ready to rank up the kingdom, and we have finished everything that's been given to us. The only things we have to worry about are the little tasks that we have to complete in our spare time. Stuff that Meruru has to do. So I'm going to end it off here for now. I'm going to stick around this area a little bit and finish up a couple of requests that I have to do for the tavern, do some monster hunting and such, and when we return next time, we'll go check our mailbox and hang around Arles for a bit to find out what it is we do next. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that I'll see you next time.